Hello Cancer, this is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm glad to have you here, and hope you will gain something from this general reading that I'm doing for Cancer for the month of February. For those of you who know me, you know that I've been away for quite some time, so I'm just returning. I had some health issues that I needed to deal with and recover from. So I'm back, and I'm feeling a lot better, and I'm ready to get your reading started. I'm ready to jump back on the saddle and ride on in with you guys. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome for the first time. Welcome, and once again, I hope you gain something from this. If you do, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because I will be back. I will be back moving forward. For many of you who remember, my setup was a little bit different than what you see now, but I did change it up a little bit to try change the reading up a bit to try and make it go faster, because I can be pretty long-winded, especially when messages come in, and I'm conveying those messages through the reading. So I prayed and I meditated over your reading, and I set up the foundation of the reading, but I will be doing some clarifying of some of the cards here. So let's get you started. Cancer, at the bottom of the deck is the overall energy for the reading, and you have the Three of Wands in the upright position. The Three of Wands is you waiting for your ship to come in, you waiting for new endeavors to break through, you preparing for travel. But in this reading, I don't think it has anything to do with travel necessarily. But you're standing on the horizon, you know, you're on the horizon, and you're definitely waiting for something to come in. You're waiting for that moment of change that you've been seeking in your life. You know it's coming, you can see it, but you're not quite sure when it's coming. And I feel like you know who it is. I feel like you know who this is. This is a person coming in, not just some sort of opportunity, but someone that you're waiting for to come in. Maybe this person is coming in from afar. Okay. All right. This is your past. This is you right now. How you're feeling, what you're experiencing, what you're thinking. This is the current situation and what's covering the situation. This could either help you or hinder you. And then you have the immediate future, and then you have the total outcome. Your cards came in sort of interesting here. I try to lay out the cards exactly the way that they come in, and I take heed to them, especially if they come out a little odd, other than just reverse or upright. In your past here, you have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands was new information coming in, like a messenger of news with an opportunity. An Ace of Wands, it follows the Ace of Wands, really. It's like the Ace of Wands comes in as it's like a step up as a person from the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is the beginning of a new opportunity coming in. It's like a blessing of something that you wanted to happen, and it's coming in. The Page of Wands is that message of what to do with it when it comes in. It's a message of it that's coming in, not just a blessing, but a message of like a direction that you may want to take with it. So it's like you stepped up, you got that wand, you're holding that one wand in your hand, you've taken that opportunity that came in, and you were prepared to do something with the news from it, with the message from it. It was passed on to you. You had enthusiasm. It was the beginning of something creative for you, maybe possibly a career endeavor, something that brought you passion. Passion, fire, enthusiasm. Made you feel good. This could have also been a young child, you know, your child supporting you in the past because maybe you've gone through something. Maybe you've had to step out there and embark on a new journey, you know. And you had one of your children, Cancer, support you, come in and support you. Say, Mom, Dad, I'm here for you. Go on and do it. Go on and step out there. I'm here for you. Now, for some of you, this was a mate that came in. Maybe some of you are in your very young ages, young years, early 20s perhaps, late teens, early 20s, and you're like, you're watching these videos, and this person is your mate that came in and offered, you know, offer some passion, offer some love. It's a very fresh energy going on here. I feel a freshness, enthusiasm, lots of energy. Quite a bit of fire going on here inside of your reading, Cancer, and you're actually the water sign. So maybe you have some fire in your chart and you've got someone fiery around you. Now here, this is you. You got your heart broken. And it could be because you were involved in a third-party situation. Maybe whatever this is that came in, there were strings attached to it. And it broke your heart. I feel like this was like a relationship reading, although it's general, and it could go in different ways, but I'll try and cover as much as I possibly can. You got your heart broken. You're coming out of that state, which is like why it's like why it's sideways. You know it, you've acknowledged it, even if you haven't done anything with it just yet. You've acknowledged that you were a part of a hot mess. Something that, you know, something that hurt you. You haven't totally let it go yet because you're still going through this, but you're looking towards the future. You're not like stuck in the past with it. You're in limbo or going through your process, going through your transition to get you to the next stages. That's what this is telling me. For some of you, you could be going through some legal matters or some health issues, dealing with the cardiovascular system, dealing maybe with the nervous system, dealing with your heart. Okay. Dealing with your head. Your head and your heart is connected. And it brought depression. Now, we're going to clarify some of these. I know you're looking at me like, what is this lady talking about? She's all over the place. But these are the messages that that are coming in as as I concentrate and I'm reading your reading here, your spread. Just, trying to convey as much as I see coming in because it's general. In the current position, in your situation, there's a Queen of Swords here. This Queen of Swords isn't your energy. This isn't Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, water sign. This is air sign energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You could have a lot of air sign. You could have a lot of air in your chart. One of those signs could be somewhere, something in your chart, maybe in your rising or your ascendant. Maybe your rising or your moon or somewhere in your chart. But I feel like this is external for you. This Queen of Swords, which is in the situation, I feel like this is someone telling you the truth. The Queen of Swords in the upright position denotes strength, intelligence. Someone who's mentally strong, who's independent, who can take care of herself. Someone who's no nonsense and about the truth. She's often a single lady, like a single mom, divorced. This, for some of you, this could be your mother. Your mother coming in with the truth about a situation to help you get through this rough spot that you're going through. This person coming in to talk to you, or who has been trying to talk to you, to help get you out of this funk that you're in, to help you see some things that maybe you couldn't see in the past. Or maybe this is you. Maybe this is you having an epiphany to get out of this funk, to really take you to the next level. You know, standing up in your truth and saying, hey, wait a minute, whatever this is, this pain that I'm going through, I've got to come out of this. And I'm making a decision to do so. Because here the Three of Swords is laying on his side, pointed towards the future, wanting to move forward past the pain because you've acknowledged it. And now you're sitting straight up, erect, with one of these swords in your hand. This could be you. You've taken one of these swords out from the three. You're holding it in your hand. And she's kind of defensive because she's holding it in her hand. But you're not ready, you know, you're not going to take any nonsense here. You're not going to allow anyone to do this to you anymore. You're on defense. If someone did this to you, maybe you were in a three-party situation. It kind of feels like a three-party situation where you were in a love relationship and someone cheated on you, or you may have cheated on someone, and this could be the other person saying, stop, you know, I've got my sword in my hand, I will battle you if this is what needs to be done, but this pain will end, this will stop. For some of you, you can have some legal matters going on, legal or medical matters that you need to face because you've gotten some information. Maybe some information came in. This is for some of you. And over here, you're at the, you know, you're waiting for your ship to come in. You're waiting for something to come in. And look at this. At the bottom, you have a Two of Swords. Look at this, more sword energy. Two of Swords, Three of Wands. You know, there's something that you didn't want to see in the past. You chose not to see. Look at this. It's right behind the Three of Wands. You got twos. You got twos, a 2, a 3, a 3. Then that 3 goes to a 4. You got a 1. This is 1. You know, 1, 2, 3. The progression of something that's happened is consistent. Another 2, a 0. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. This does feel like a third-party situation took place. Covering this, you have the Fool card covering the Queen of Swords, but it came in not in reverse, not upright. It came in horizontal, pointing toward the future. Another card pointing toward the future in the horizontal position. So whatever this information coming in, wherever you are here with this situation, with this woman telling you something, or this man giving you some truth, giving you some insight on what he or she knows, or he or she has seen about a situation, observed. The challenge is, or the help, will you take this information and not lie in limbo with it? Will you take this chance after getting some clarity, some truth, and move forward with it? You want to step out there on faith and trust what you see. You want to trust and make a movement toward the future and move past this energy of pain. You want to heal. You're wounded here. You're hurting. You're still in that process. You haven't come out of it yet. But you're going to have to step out there on faith. You're going to have to trust. Trust in a higher power. Trust in your spirit, you know, your guides. Trust in your ancestors. However you pray and however you meditate. You're going to have to trust and take a chance. You want this to turn right side up and take a chance with it and not lie in limbo and just look at the future thinking, will it happen? Will this really happen if I step out there on faith, take a chance? I've done new things before, but they didn't work out. I'm not quite sure if I step out there on faith again and try something new, that it'll work. you know. So this is kind of a challenge. The opportunity is there for you to step out and do something new with information that comes in. But it's up to you which way this card turns. In the immediate future, you have the Four of Wands in the upright position. This is about family. It's about the foundation of a home, the very beginning station, and actually the foundation after you begin something. This Four of Wands comes after the Three of Wands. You know, you're embarking on a new horizon, waiting for something or someone to come in, waiting for someone to meet you on the other side. And if you notice, this person, this man, has his back turned. Okay? It looks like he's waiting for her to come in, or she's waiting for him to come in. Kind of like at an airport, standing downstairs, waiting for this person to get off the airplane, looking out the window, or maybe you traveling, looking out the window after you get off the airplane, or you know, while you're waiting for your plane to come in, waiting to travel to see this person because your back is turned. This is what it looks like. This person comes in. You haven't totally walked through. You're standing right there at those Three Wands. You haven't walked through yet because you're waiting for that other person to come in. When that other person comes in, then you will walk through the Four of Wands. You'll walk through this foundation. You'll come in together. But to get to this point, you got to take a chance. You got to let go. Don't be so guarded. You'll have to let go of your guard. You'll have to let your guard down. I know that you've been hurt. You'll have to let your guard down. If you're in a third-party situation, either you or maybe an air sign in your life. It could be Libra. It could be Aquarius, Gemini. Or you could have a fire sign in your life that you need to let go of. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may need to let one of these people go. It could be, I mean, it could be anybody. I'm just calling out, you know, what's dominating here. You may need to cut cords with that person, or the other person may need to cut cords so that you can get to this Four. You can have this. You can have that union, that celebration of two people coming together and building their home, building their foundation, or maybe picking up in a relationship where they left off by cutting out interference. This could also be interference of a family member. Interference of someone who might be kind of bitter. Mother, aunt, like best friend, someone close to you. There could be interference, you know. Family members, and you're kind of caught up in your head and in your heart. Coming back to tell you something they saw, something they know. Getting up in the mix. And if that is the case, you may need to take a chance and, you know, do what you have to do for you. to reach this point here, yep. Now, in the total outcome, there is definitely juggling. There was juggling going on for some of you who are in a third-party situation. This card confirms it, balancing of the two. This, my dear, is dealing with, you know, it's got a lot to do with love for most of you. Could be business partnership and trying to, you know, somebody's juggling more than one thing, and, you know, they're not feeling too good about the outcome and how, you know, what happened, like with some sort of partnership, friendship, or whatever. But that's a bit of a stretch. This is definitely more so like a love relationship. In the reverse position, somebody will be letting go of one of these, will be dropping the ball and just going on with, you know, with one. Here, someone had their blinders up. They knew that they were in a third-party situation. Maybe they wanted to put on a facade and kind of hide it. They felt like they were hiding from everybody else. But in reality, they're just hiding from themselves. They're trying to hide from themselves and not wanting to face it. So they put blinders on, blindfold, almost like looking through the world in rose-colored glasses, but this person is actually blindfolded. This person thinks that we can't see, that the world can't see, but you can't hide in public. How can you hide in public? People can see it, but you or the other person don't think people can see it. This is more internal. Two of Swords up, defenses up. Two people in his or her life. Here at the total outcome, somebody's going to drop the juggling, going to stop the juggling, and move forward with one. We want to clarify a few cards here, Cancer. I don't see any of your energy here. Let's see what happens. Why is the Queen of Swords in the upright position? Why is the Queen of Swords here in the situation? Spirit, can you tell us why the Queen of Swords is here? The rest of the reading is pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward and consistent. You just apply it to how it fits in your life, if it does apply. You apply the characters, you know, it may be, this may be centered around you, or you may be picking up the energy of your mates, you know. Oh, look at this. Three of Wands in the reverse position. Page of Pentacles in the reverse position. One more for the Queen of Swords. One more for the Queen of Swords. It's trying to tell me a story. Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. Three of Wands here in the upright position, the overall energy of the spread. 3, third party situation. You, she, and he, you, he, and she, or vice versa. You, he, she, he, you. However it goes, there are 3 people here. A decision must be made. You're on the brink of it for some of you. To get to the next level. To get past all of this energy here and move on to the 4 of Wands. Third party, 3, 3, 3. 2. 2. 3 of Wands reverse. It's like the ship hasn't come in yet, or this person is telling you to let go. You telling yourself to let go of this situation, of the 3-party situation. Don't bank on it. Time to let it go. Time to get out of this limbo state, because you already know what's going on, even if you're not ready to deal with it. This person is telling you to let it go. Okay, you have to let this go. It's time to let this go. This opportunity coming in with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you know, what seems to be stable coming in, what seems to be, you know, viable and stable for you, is not worth it. It's not worth its weight in gold. It's not worth the value that you believe that it has, or that the other person believes that it has. You can't get anywhere with this. And the Knight of Swords is in reverse on top of the Queen of Swords in the upright position. Knight of Swords is a swift moving, the fastest moving knight in the deck. It's swift, it's fast, it's dying to get some communication through. It's dying to make something happen. It's, you know, extremely eager and volatile, you know, kind of reckless in the movement to get something accomplished, rushing in on a situation. In the reverse position, it's like it's either you losing momentum, not moving forward, you losing that that anger, and, you know, just dropping it and saying, okay, it's not worth it. I'm not going to fight this fight. I'm not going to fight this fight. I'm letting this go. It's not worth its weight in gold. I'm letting this third party situation go. It's not worth its weight in gold, and I'm not fighting. This is a battle. I can't win. I already know about it. Or it could be a lot of arguing. This person could be volatile, extremely volatile, and argumentative. It could be, you know, something explosive happens. Arguing, fighting over this third party situation. Again, this could be your energy coming in, cutting through the chase, exposing all of this that's happening. The other person could be exposing it for what it is. But nevertheless, a choice has to be made after all of this volatility. A choice has to be made to step out there on faith and put it behind you. Could be something that you are about to experience in terms of an argument. Some of you may run into the other woman or the other man. In the month of February or sometime during this winter, during the remaining of the winter. You guys get into an argument. You tell this other person what has happened, you know. You guys get into an argument, everything falls apart. The truth comes to light about the entire situation. Maybe you know about it, but the other person doesn't know about it, or somebody may be telling this other person. And then somebody's going to say, okay, you know what? I'm done. I'm letting all of this go. I'm stepping away from this. I'm walking out of this. I don't need this in my life. I have children. I have children that I have to take care of. I have children that depend on me. And this is what I'm picking up. I'm a single mom. I've gone through a lot already. Or I'm a single man trying to take care of it all on my own. You know, I took my kids on and this person came in and hurt me. I stepped back out there and, you know, tried again and got hurt. But I have kids. I've got a child, you know, I got 2 kids. One of the kids is suffering. One of the kids is not getting the attention that they need from me because I've been up in the clouds with this love relationship that's not going anywhere. I'm too old. This is an older woman. Queen of Swords. I'm too old for this. I don't have time for it. I'm taking a chance and walking away from this. Or should I maybe give it another chance because I do have a family. This is a family. Not quite sure yet. But somebody makes up their mind here. And I know that I'm going through a lot of scenarios here. But this is just the energy that's coming in. Messages coming in. A family is chosen. You know, family life is chosen. Over all of the chaos and heartbreak over here. And someone stops the juggling. Okay. Very nice, very nice, Cancer. Very, very nice. Now, I'm going to put a little love on your reading. Try and see what messages Spirit has for your love life. Or love around you, period, with family, friends, something you love. Put a little love on it. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer? Look at this. Refuse to see. This is the Two of Swords again. Open your eyes. The truth is here. Open your eyes so your heart can heal. You see it. You know you do. You see it. It's the same thing. Same thing is here. You see this, you know it. Open your eyes, you already know. Open your eyes so your heart can heal and you can move on with your family. You can move on with love in your life. Love can come to you. One more. What message do you have from Spirit? Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer? Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer? And let light in, let love shine in, let the sun shine in. Let it happen. Open your eyes and see, so you can finally lift your head up and have the happiness that you deserve. You deserve it. You deserve, ascension from this madness. You deserve to break free from, what has mentally and emotionally bound you. You deserve to break free from this. Open your eyes, lift your head up so that the light can shine through. Look at this energy. This is here for you in the, at least starting in the month of February. Now is the time, Cancer. Pick your head up, so you can feel confident and alive again, because love is coming. But it's up to you. You got to have some faith. Have some more faith and confidence. One more message from Spirit. Spirit, what message do you have for Cancer? What overall message do you have for the well-being of Cancer? Support. Going into the future, if you open your eyes, make a decision, go ahead and start working on your confidence, you'll have support here. It came in the, pointed toward the future, but there will be support from someone, from a loved one that you'll be able to turn to as you move forward with the future. Let him or her know what it is you'd like to accomplish, and maybe they can help you get through maybe whatever legal matters that you have to go through, because chances are this may be a marriage just falling apart for some of you. But whatever the logistics are, this person may be able to help you legally, or just give, support you emotionally. But you got to kind of let someone in and let them know what's going on. Offer your support to someone. Experience the joy of serving others. Also, give a little bit more of yourself in support of your other loved ones who are involved. Other family members. Let them know you're there for them. You're not just so caught up in your own head and heart that you can't, be there for your family through this process, if family's involved. Okay? Cancer, this concludes this reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it didn't resonate with you, then, check out one of the other readings from your rising or your moon sign. Check out one of those, or contact me for a personal reading, and we can get a personal video out to you. you know. The link to how to get the information to how to contact me will be in the description box. Okay, so I hope to hear from you soon. Cancer, if you like it, please give me the thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and come back often. Take care, Cancer. Bye-bye for now.